Hello everybody, welcome back to some Fallout 4. Picking up where we left off, we're going to attempt to complete our bobblehead collection today. So we're heading over here to, hopefully, Poseidon Energy to grab one of the two we're missing. And then we'll be heading a little bit north to get the last one. No, unsurprisingly, they did see me. I really hate just how, hard these fuckers are. Oh, you know what, though? Got the VATS enhanced, right? That increases my hit, right? And it'll do more damage. Good lord, this thing is, That's right. I managed to shoot both wings off of this thing with an automatic weapon. Anyway, I don't even know why I bothered to stop and do that. So apparently Starfield came out. I was watching a couple of videos on it earlier today. Not really like gameplay videos, just like watched one video on the traits that you can get, or that you can start with, and another one. It was one of the, I think it was GameSpot does them, like things I like 10 things I wish I knew before starting. They're intriguing. I mean, it's one of those games. It very much. I really feel like they looked at No Man's Sky and was like, we could do better. Because there were a few things that I saw in the things I wish I knew video and that were like, man, that's just No Man's Sky right there. Like, you explore planets and you have to like scan the wildlife and the plants and in order to get the 100% on it.
Yahoo?
Yahoo! Oh, come on, buddy. I know you're up, although your little blip on my compass has disappeared. Or how far away did you run to get an angle on me, like? Yeah, you must have really took off. Okay, so the dog came down from over here. Ah, yeah, there's a ramp right there. Oh, also I didn't loot the dog. Oh well. He died in the grass anyway. I don't want to bother with that.
Have you found something interesting?
Not really. But yeah, Starfield. I'm intrigued, to say the least. I mean, it is a Bethesda game. Like I said, it basically looks like Fallout mixed with No Man's Sky, which I enjoy both of those games.
We are resuming combat operations.
So, I mean, it's not like yeah, I mean, it's one of those games where it's like, it's pretty much guaranteed I was going to get it at some point. The real question was just when was I going to get it? So, I mean, odds are, after I'm done my recording today, I'll probably look up a little bit more on it. Excuse me. And decide, like, whether I want to get it, like, right away so that, you know, I can play it. If I do get it right away, I'm not going to be doing videos in it right away because, once again, it is a Bethesda game. There's going to be a lot of exploring in that. And you know, obviously, having very clearly never played it before since it just came out, there would be a lot of me not knowing what I'm doing, which, you know, you might think, oh, that's fine. You know, but at the same time, it's a Bethesda game, which means it's going to be like a few hundred hours So it's like, should I show, like, is it worth it to show you guys me doing this? Is it worth it to show you guys me doing, this? Like, I wouldn't obviously be able to know that without playing it first. And like something like, I did 100%. I did 100% Skyrim. I'm doing 100% Fallout. I'd want to do 100% on that. But the fact that like you have to explore the planets and like scan stuff, it's like would that be, So it's definitely one where I will definitely get it because like obviously Skyrim, I 100% that game before. I've done it before. So doing it on camera, I knew what was worth showing. Obviously I'm going to show all the locations, but I don't know what exactly, Starfield has location wise, right? Like I don't know if there's like locations in like the sense that Skyrim and Fallout has. Okay, so I see a door there that will probably lead us into the building. So we're gonna go and just check like the lower, like the ground floor. I don't know if there'll be anything there though, because like all the defenses seem to be up here. But yeah, I don't know if it has locations as such like that. Like. Oh, nice! I made it. Although I think that this was pointless because it just brings us back up here. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if it has like that. I don't know like quest wise and whatnot, like what would be, because obviously we're not really doing repeatable quests and stuff on here and or on Skyrim and that. And, there's some there's some quests that I know take a while, so would have to be their own part, stuff like that, right? And it's just there's a bunch of information I would like to have about the game that you can pretty much only get by playing it, like especially in a brand new game. Like a lot of the information that I would like to have in playthrough of Skyrim and Fallout, like when I started them, I could have looked up any and all of that information because the game's been out for so long, but obviously Starfield just came out, so I wouldn't be able to look up very much of that information. Like I could probably go on Reddit and see like a fuck ton of posts, but I'd have to filter through things where it's like, oh, look at the dumb character I made or something, like I don't know if those posts are on there, but I know that a lot of subreddits that I've been on about games with like character customization and like games that have been out for a while, it's just basically dumb stuff, right? But yeah. Outflow access. Pump status online. Maintenance access is available. Can we turn this place on? Oh, but door access is offline. A master lock, eh? Well, whatever. But yeah, so even if I do get it, and I mean, to be fair, right now would honestly be like the perfect time for me to get it, because I mean, the only games that I'm playing right now are State of Decay 2, which I've technically already finished. I finished one map. And I mean, it's not a game that I plan on getting all the achievements in, so I don't really mind taking a break from it. And coming back later. I was thinking of doing a second playthrough of Vampire to do the kill everyone playthrough. But I mean, I just played Vampire, and I actually turned it on the other day to start it to do that, and I was like, eh, because like I just finished the game, and the combat in it is really making me question whether or not I care to do it at all, if I'm being honest. And then yeah, like I've got like a couple other games that I've technically, I mean, I got one that I technically already started, which was what is it, like Treasure Hunter Simulator or something, which once again isn't really a game that I need to focus on, like it's very much I've got like a little, oh, Cuddy, hello Cuddy.
I'll make it nice and quick. Trust me.
But yeah, it's more of a I've got a few minutes to play a game. Let's throw this on and do a little bit, right? Wow, that was awesome. The my first two shots triggered her evolution, and my first shot triggered her evolution, and my next two killed her. That was cool.
I believe we're
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I think I actually need to take this. The Raider power armor. I want to say that my I'll leave it. If I need it, I'll come back and grab it.
all the little
Does increasing amounts of damage and more withdrawal effects or
things
something.
going baggy for evidence.
But yeah, yeah, I am currently playing State of Decay 2. I was thinking of doing Vampire, but I just finished my Let's Play on that. And the only other one that I've really been even contemplating playing was the Treasure Hunter Simulator, which nothing would stop me from playing that. Like, obviously, if I have a limited amount of time, I'm not going to want to turn on Starfield, whereas I could very quickly even just turn on State of Decay 2 or that. And the more I talk, the more I'm like gonna buy it immediately after I'm done recording. But I have this week off work. I don't have to work this week, so I could very easily buy it and get a fuck ton of playtime immediately. So yeah, I mean, I like Bethesda games. Odds are it's gonna be Glory. Right? Oh, did Glory used to work for these guys? Because that's the other heavy from the railroad, right? I mean, to be fair, with a name like Glory, it could come up just unrelated, but still. But yeah, so who knows? Maybe. Yeah.
Excellent.
Always be ready to take one for the team. There's endurance, which should actually increase our maximum health, I do believe, and Tesla science, and there's the magazine. Energy weapons inflict more. All right, so that was actually. Wow, if you come in through the door, you can grab the two important things real quick. Yeah, there's actually nothing else in this place that we need, but obviously I'm going to still explore the rest of it, because, there might be something interesting here. I guess we probably don't need to stealth anymore after that gunfight we had. But yeah, it kind of, like, the little bit that I watched, it kind of reminded me of Mass Effect a little bit with, like, yeah, it reminded me of, like, if Mass Effect and No Man's Sky were combined, but made by Bethesda, which I realize seems like a very roundabout thing. And granted, to be fair, I guess I never actually saw any, like, combat from it or anything, so maybe it, and Mass Effect is third person, not first person, but yeah, I mean, that might be a weird way to phrase it, but that was my take from the little bit that I saw. Because once again, the one video was literally just stayed in, like, the one about the traits, just stayed within the character creator menu. Like, it wasn't like the best video because it was like a traits guide, but all it did was just go through the traits themselves in the menu. Like, it didn't actually give you like for example, the one trait was like alien DNA or something, I think it was called, and it was like you start with more health and oxygen, but you heal, like, healing items aren't as effective on you. Which, if I was doing the video, I would probably give a little bit more information than that. All he said was that it's like, oh, it's like an S tier ability. It's like one of the best ones there is, right? But it's like, all right, but like, how much health and oxygen do you get, and how much harder is it to heal yourself with that perk, right? Whereas he didn't really go over anything like that. It wasn't really much of a guide. It was just basically reading the things. I mean, the most that his guide said was like, oh, these two abilities, Alien DNA and Adoring Fan or something. Where the hell's the terminal? I mean, I see a Protectron and a turret there, but we haven't come across a terminal yet, have we? Anyway, but yeah, and then there was like the one perk you can get. You get the Adoring Fan from like Oblivion to join your crew in that, and gives you gifts. It was what the thing said, and it's like, all right, but like, is he a good crew member? Like, what kind of gifts does he give you? No idea. Was never explained. A lot of radios here. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Now that I've talked it over like this, I'm probably gonna buy it immediately after shutting this off. Because I mean, like, I get a lot of play out of Skyrim. I get a lot of play out of Fallout. I don't know why I wouldn't get a lot of play out of Starfield. I mean, it's so weird that we got those two there, but no terminal to activate them. I mean, maybe there's a terminal upstairs, but I don't know how we missed it. We also haven't found, like, because there was a front door to this place too. I mean, we found terminals, I guess, but none of them have had been working. They've all been destroyed. Also, like I said, I actually finished. Oh, I don't think we've been in here. A map on State of Decay 2, and every time you finish a community with a specific leader, you get a boon. Where when you start a new community, you can choose 2 boons to take with you based on the leaders that you've completed the game with. The boons are locked to the difficulty, so like if you play on the easiest difficulty, you can't use those boons on the higher difficulties than that, right? First one I completed it with was a warlord, and the warlord was just because it happened to be the character I was playing with at the time. Happened to be a warlord. I mean, obviously I was switching between characters, but the one that I was playing with the most happened to be a warlord. Sadly enough, after you finish the game, you can also send characters to a legacy pool. So basically, it'll like save them so that you can use them in other communities afterwards. She didn't make the cut. My warlord, my leader, did not make the cut. But anyway, because she was a warlord, I got the warlord boon, which is supposed to give you like a bunch of weapons and ammo whenever you start a new community. Didn't notice a difference. I mean, it gives you a bunch of guns and ammo, but considering that after I beat it, I used my same community. Yeah, I really don't know where the terminal is. Alright, let's go look for the front door, and we'll leave that way and head over to the next location. But yeah, with that, and I seem to be running out of ammo a lot faster because I've like been trying to level up my guys, all of my characters like shooting skills. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't find the front door, because I didn't get past this fucking fence, which is very weird. I mean, there must be a way past it that doesn't require you to jump like I just did. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Oh, there's another Protectron. They're fucking all over the place. Okay, we got another bathroom. Oh yeah, and it also said that the pump maintenance was... Oh, I remember seeing this hole in the wall. Okay, so that's how you get around without jumping. So is that 3 Protectrons in here?
So dirty. Whoever owns this place should
I
be
mean,
ashamed.
3 Protectrons, but based on where they are and where all of the raiders were, I have a feeling they're not. Well, obviously they'll be fine now because all the raiders are dead. But like, yeah. Oh, right. But the one that the community that I'm working on now, because when you, what is it? Don't touch anything. Use the roof access. We don't want this floor waking up to. But yeah, when you move communities, you can assign a new leader, right? Well, especially if you don't bring your old leader with you.
Oh,
And
to be fighting.
Approach and identify
I
yourself.
am still intact.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Okay, so opening up this door apparently activates them.
Area secure.
Yeah, so it looks like you don't even get to take control of the turrets or anything in this one, which is odd. But anyway, yeah, I've been working on Builder because the Builder seems to have like the most overpowered skill
Is it not?
or boon of any of the leaders. Like getting a bunch of guns and ammo. If you're starting a brand new community, like you're not carrying over one that you've already finished the game with and everything, or finished a round with and everything, a map, I guess. I mean, yeah, that like it might be useful, but obviously if you've already built up a community in that, unless you like really rush through the game, and you didn't get much for like weapons and that, I mean, then it might still be useful, but for the most part, if you've already completed a map with community, that boon isn't going to do a whole lot for you. But the builder boon provides free water and electricity to your base with 0 upkeep.
Modern water is quite contaminated.
Now,
Be careful.
with that, like, so
Protect
here's the thing,
and
right?
serve.
When you normally have water and electricity, you get it one of 2 ways. Water or electricity, okay? So, like, if you want electricity, you either have to build a generator in your base, which takes up a slot that you can't use for something else in your base. It will generate noise in your base, which will attract zombies towards it. Although with the new update they did to it, I don't know how new the update is. They made it so that like the things that send out zombies to your base are asleep until you like fuck shit up in their territory. And
We should wear
if the
light
only
goggles.
time you enter their territory is to go in and kill them, your base will just never be attacked. Like, I made it through the entire first map, and my threat of zombie siege never went up. It was at 0 the entire time. But anyway, so it will so assuming that you're not playing on that update, or they update it again to take that away, that generates noise so that you're more likely to have to withstand a siege at your base and everything, which could obviously end up bad for your settler or for your survivors and everything.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
And yeah, it could end up bad for your settlers, right?
Is requested.
And it takes fuel. It'll take I think one fuel a day, except that I think there might be...
Initiating search for hostile target.
Visual contact broken.
See if he had anything worth taking.
Oh, whoops, that's not right. But, also, that's funny. Did he actually just loot that? So yeah, and then it takes a fuel cost a day, and then obviously if it'll take, I think everything that you have built, unless you have a staging area built, will take one material a day, I think, unless otherwise specified by the facility that you've built. Now, the second way to do that is to use an outpost. Now, unlike in the first game, what does it say? The goddamn Mirelurks triggered security down here. Use the roof access. Unlike, because like in the first game, how many outposts you could have was based on...
Exercise. Too much time on the terminal is not healthy.
Yeah. Was based on the base that you were at, whereas in this one, you have 2 that you can get.
Someone is nearby.
If you
Hostilities resuming. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
Poisoner's combat armor. Poison resistance. Is there really poison in this game? I feel like it's not much.
There is a lot more of this affair than I was
Situation
led to believe.
normal. Law and
Um,
order has been restored.
Yeah, I see you over there.
Returning fire. Again, I have survived the hostility. I hope
This
you
one here, you
are
get
glad.
to when you upgrade
This
your
place is filthy.
your command center, you get 1 more, and then when you upgrade it to level 3, you get 1 more. So a total of 4, and then there are 2 different modifications you can get for your command center.
The roach is attacking. I would prefer it down.
One will give you one extra outpost, the other one will give you 2 extra outposts, but it's a lot harder to find. And I say it's a lot harder to find, despite the first game that I played of it, the first map that I went into of it, I found one almost immediately. And had no idea that I had actually got extremely lucky with it. Because it was just like a thing I found. And then like I completed that a whole other map as the warlord there. And never saw one.
Identify yourself.
You may have detected unusual behavior.
And yeah, I never found one.
Be careful.
And it's not one that you can build, it is definitely one that you have to find or get through other means.
Detected.
Because if you... don't drink the water. Because if you build and upgrade your workshop, you can actually build some modifications, some facility modifications yourself. And you can build the +1, but you can't build the +2.
Secure.
You're actually very limited on what you can build with it. It's actually kind of disappointing once you get to it and actually see what you can build. But anyway, right, so you can use one of your limited outpost slots to also get some kind of power going to your base, because if you make an outpost at like a power plant, or at my current one there's actually a wind farm that's like the special outpost. Every map has like at least one. I think they all actually only have one, like what they call landmark outpost, which is like just a very good outpost for some reason. And yeah, it's the wind farm on this one, but normally it's just like a regular one, which also requires fuel and upkeep. And then, if you want water, Oh, hello, Tectron. You would need to once again build the thing at the base, which I do believe the one that gives you water is a still, which also lets you make like alcohol and that. But then if one of your survivors has like the in recovery
Approach and
uh,
identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not
the
be harmed.
in recovery trait, if you build a still, they'll I think they automatically like lose a bunch of morale, or like they become a drain on morale. Because obviously building a brewery with somebody with an alcoholic in recovery, you know, is probably not going to go over well.
We should wear life preservers here.
Oh, hello, Mr. Raider. Oh wow, look at this stash. And then once again, if you don't want to build the still, which comes with upkeep, although I don't think that one requires fuel or anything, but it does have upkeep. You can once again use one of your limited outpost slots to find like a sewer, like a water treatment plant, or even just like a water tower will also do it. But once again, requires maintenance, and you lose an ammo slot that you could instead put in like a military outpost, a military command center, and get drone strikes or something, right? So the fact that either 2 buildings or 2 facilities that you build yourself or 2 outposts that you have to use gets replaced by a single boon that also eliminates any fuel or upkeep costs for it, and noise, because you know you don't have a generator going, so that also eliminates noise, is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it is without a doubt. And like there's so many things like to grow food at your house, right? You can either install a garden in a small slot, in a small outdoor slot. What? Because I took over the other one, maybe. Which you can upgrade a little bit. You can start a farm if you have a large slot to build it in. Or, and it also has to be an outdoor slot. Or you have hydroponics, which I don't actually, to be fair, maybe I should check, because hydroponics, like the regular farm, gives you 1 food a day. The farm gives you 2, and hydroponics gives you 3. Now you can't upgrade the hydroponics. Okay, where are we going? North. So at least at the very beginning, it's better, but in all honesty, I should probably look, because I'm not sure that overall it would be better. And hydroponics you can build outside or inside. So like you could start a new map, get the builder's boon, because hydroponics requires both power and water. You know, I'm actually really glad that I got the perk that makes it that I don't take rad damage from water. That's so nice. But yeah, so you can start a new base and just immediately build a hydroponics, like, and get +3 food production, like, and then if you find mods for it, you can actually increase it by even more. Like I have, I think, a compost bin that doubles
If you're
it.
not chrome plated, you're not with it. Cop yourself some power armor, Jack.
Excuse me.
Gunners from Quincy are always coming in here trying to get their mitts on our suits. I keep trying to tell Zeke, we just need to go in there and take them all out. But
Already did that.
Rowdy.
You want to spiff up your power armor? You've come to the right place. The Atom Cats have the most far-out mods this side of the apocalypse.
What is this place?
The Atom Cats Garage, dummy. It's a haven for cats too cool to live anywhere else in the Commonwealth. We got a thing for custom power armor jobs, because what's cooler than power armor? Nothing, that's what.
I've got
Let's
a
see
few
what you
minutes
got.
to browse.
Alright. So you can buy Cat's T60 armor. Got some other power armor stuff. Warwick pump part. Okay. Power armor frame. The Atom Cat's custom paint job. Let's buy that. 4,800. have recently changed my mind. How much for the pump part? A value of 1. I mean, I guess I'll buy that. And then I guess we'll go back to Warwick and see if it actually does anything. It's empty power armor just standing in the corner. Peepers. Hello.
A good place to rest.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that they would be hostile, but oh wait, that says tape 3. Cat's Poetry Night tape 3. Well, let's see if we can find 1 and 2 and play them in order. Get our light on here. Fortunately, it does count as thieving to take any of their stuff, but oh wait, that didn't though, did it? No. I can apparently take stuff outside the garage just fine. Alright, well let's see if we can find any more poetry.
Hey, Nosebleed, just where do you think you are? This is Atom Cat territory.
I didn't mean any trouble.
We can't be seen with some nerd from Nowheresville. I mean, we got a reputation to uphold. Oh, I know what this is. You want to join up with the cats, don't you? I guess you don't look like a total wet rag.
What's your deal?
Are you writing a book? I'm the boss of the Atom Cats, and souped-up power armor is my bag. Now, let's put your skills to the test. My girl Rowdy should have something for you to get your bread hooks on. She also trades in power armor mods and frames. Get yourself hooked up while you're there, Jack.
Alright.
Yes.
Let's talk to Rowdy, who we've already talked
We
to.
got junk that'll make you want to jive. Want to take a look?
I'll take a look, sure.
See anything under weapons. I just basically doing like a quick look for anything legendary because I've never been here before. Once again, I don't. Nope, doesn't look like it. I don't really get to this end of the map very often in a playthrough. Okay, well that can open. Just a workshop. Same here, weapons instead of armor. Not a bad setup back. Oh, there's our last bobblehead. Oh, excuse me, peepers. Unarmed. Permanently gain 25% critical damage with unarmed attacks. Completely worthless to us, but there's that achievement. That sweet, sweet achievement for collecting all 20 of the bobbleheads. That's right. Our bobblehead collection is complete. Hey, Roxy. Of course, you have somebody named Roxy.
Where's it at, kitty cat?
Just passing through.
Oh, well, if you want the lay of the land around here, you just let me know.
Can you help me get the lay of the land of this place?
Can I? I'll tell you what's what with the Atom Cats. Rowdy handles the power armor mods. She's also the coolest chick I know. Usually hangs out in the garage. Blue Jay does sales. Anything to buy or sell that isn't power armor, he's got it covered. Let's see. Duke and Johnny D keep their peepers open for bad news cats who want to mess with our digs. I'm almost done. Zeke's the boss. Started this whole outfit. And well, I just dare you to find a cat cooler than Zeke. And then there's me, the newest Atom Cat, Roxy. Got it all memorized, Jack?
Sure do. I mean, I don't, but you know. Well, that's it. Yeah, once again, this is actually a pretty decent setup here. We need to find the. There's a hot rodder. Unsurprisingly, there's a magazine that unlocks a power armor color scheme here somewhere. Zeke's safe. Okay, so I can't get into a safe, but I can get into his turn. Oh, there it is. And Poetry Night 1.
Yes.
Oh, this must the shark paint.
Literacy is important.
But perhaps something of more substance is good for nurturing the mind.
All right, cats. I call this one Metal Heart. Metal legs, metal arms, metal heart. Tool of war, tool of peace, tool of art. I get into my suit and I strut through the wastes. No fear. Untouchable. The flames on my suit burning, rising, glowing. The flames are hot, but I am cool. I walk, I run, I ride. My hands are strong. I am a man. No, more than a man. Because, man, I have a metal heart. Thank you.
Wow. That was something. Also, if you're wondering why I'm quick saving, it's just because like it doesn't say that it's bad to do it, but you know, just in case. All right, let's see what Zeke has to say on his terminal. Keep is 1, so it can't be lush. Fast, nope. West, could be.
Got it.
The Legend of Zeke No Looking. Rough ideas notes. I was born in a tiny leather jacket. I grew up in Diamond City, left when I realized that Diamond was really just a tilted square. Good line, keeping it. Tell that story about how I fixed up an old vertibird, but crashed it into the ocean. That explains why I don't have it anymore, right? Well, it would. Need a few chapters on power armor, why it's the cat's meow. Oh, and some tips on how to make it really sing. Don't reveal too much. They gotta need you for something. Alright. Wait, did I miss something there? Yeah, there's a second page, but it's just blank. Ran out of space or something, more ideas. Story about finding the garage, how I single-handedly slayed a huge pack of ferals to claim it. How I met and assembled the Atom Cats, how I rescued them from their bad news lives and showed them the way of cool. Also, how much I love this kooky crew. Don't get too sappy, though. Chapter Memoriam of Aim and Andy, the cat we lost too soon. Andy found all the rockin' tunes that we play in the garage to this day. Use this line, he will live on in our hearts and in our jukebox. That's not a bad line. Okay, well, let's disengage the lock, because then we might not be able to take anything from it, but we can at least see. A greaser jack, yeah, okay. Nothing that we necessarily want anyway. Alright, so the second one is supposed to be in here.
Rowdy has like 1,000 projects going on. She's gotta have something for you.
Oh, there it is.
Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
I wrote this one about this thing that happened to me the other day. I call it Hard Shell. It's all me. A walk on the beach. Doing my thing. Staying cool. A thing breaking surface of the dark water. A pair of claws under a dome of naughty shell. I'm caught. Off guard. Beady little eyes look at me from deep in the shell. Beady little eyes, full of hunger, full of rage. I pull out my gun and shoot, but the bullets only bounce off that crusty shell. The eyes narrow as the shell devil grows angry, and the angry, he comes at me faster than before. A bullet finds its way through a crack. The demon,
We may not be alone. Enemy detected.
those beady eyes close.
Okay, you know what? I don't really care too much about his thing there. We heard most of it, I'm assuming. What I do care about, though, is this random Mr. Major Gutsy or whatever coming in here and wrecking shit. Like, where the fuck did it even come from?
I have so much data on the world before the atom bombs. I fear I may have to delete some of it to store my new observations.
That it there? Yeah, it is. seriously, what the hell? That seemed to be just so random. I mean, to be fair, it may very well have just been a random event, but still. Anyway. Not gonna bother to hack that terminal.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna bother to play that tape again, because like I said, we heard most of it, and unfortunately we can't fast forward. But let's go in here and grab number 3.
I'm Rowdy, and I wrote this poem.
You're doing fine. What's it called?
It's called An Ode to My Hammer.
You got this, Rowdy.
An ode to my hammer, so heavy and nice. I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Oh, Rowdy, come back. Can someone turn off the recorder?
I mean, that's understandable.
Rowdy,
Saw you over there.
Security's
dabbing with
picking up
Zeke.
some bad habits.
What's the story?
here to help.
Tops. From the looks of it, I'd say Boss Man thinks you have a little Atom Cat in you. Wants old Rowdy to see if you have what it takes to shack up with us.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing I can't do myself. Got this clunker I want to see you spiff up. I've been putting off hauling myself over the ponds of Warwick for this, but now you get to do it. This here's something I've been fixing up, part of the pump system at work. Thing was clogged up like Zeke after one too many cans of cram. I want you to go to the pump shed there and install it.
Warwick?
Warwick's an old water plant turned farm just east of here. Bunch of squares who spent all day digging in the dirt. Oh, and make sure to let June Warwick know when you're done. She's the bird in charge around there.
Alright. So as you can imagine, we've already been to Warwick. Unsurprisingly. It is the same Warwick homestead. Which is east, but I want to head, it looks like south a little bit first. Oh, no, that's a toilet. I thought that might be like a way out, but whatever. I can just jump over. And yeah, I think this was just actually what I was looking at before. Don't know why it's so many rads here. Oh, that would be why. There it is. Quincy Survivor's Note. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, there you go. Went too far. Ma passed this morning. There's nothing left for us here. Natalie, not anymore. Mayor Jackson can't protect us. The Minutemen can't protect us. We've got to fend for ourselves. It's time to go. Meet me by the warehouse north of the town around sunset. I've stashed some caps in the dumpster there. Got a boat down by the shore. We'll head up the coast and make for the old waterfront. With any luck, we can be in good neighbor before dawn. Well, you didn't make it. Let's just fast travel over to Warwick. I don't feel like swimming. Alright. Also, as you can see, I didn't actually build up anything here. Okay, where's the water pump? Okay. It's actually outside. You know, I bet you since it's part of a quest that you probably can't even, like, this is probably even outside the build zone. And now the only other unique thing we need from the Atom Cats is actually that main job, I do believe. Hey, June. You know, it's weird. She said June was in charge, but didn't we talk to one of the dudes when we came here to get this place
I
as
saw
a
you
settlement?
working in the pump shed over there. Are you with the Atom Cats?
Meow.
Correct, Daddy-o.
You guys are adorable.
So is that pump all fixed up now?
Yep, should be all fixed.
You guys are great. Thank you so much. Maybe someday this will do the farm some good. The Atom Cats have been such a great help to us. You must be hungry. Here, take some food back with you. And please, send Zeke my thanks.
So I mean, obviously they know each other. But the fact that she's, well, no, I was gonna say the fact that she specifically said to send Zeke my thanks, I guess doesn't really say much considering that he's the leader of the Atom Cats. So that would make sense, but now if she had said to talk to somebody else, maybe I would think something of it, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they had more of a connection.
Rowdy.
Oh, all done?
Yep.
Yep. You're gonna have to give me something harder than that.
That was just the first test, Buster. Don't get big-headed.
That place was a real dump, huh? Thanks for taking care of our business there.
June sends her thanks.
Ooh, that June is a doll, and her Mirelurk cakes are the most far-out thing I have ever tasted.
Just so you know, I will be checking your work. The cats won't take credit for shoddy craftsmanship.
So he had the skills to spiff up the Warwick pump. Should we rustle his jimmies with something else?
We got gunners coming in hot.
Gunners! Not again. Atom Cats, let's stomp!
Shouldn't the coroner be doing that instead?
Get some. We'll kill you if we have to. Just leave.
Will you? I mean, you can try. I don't know, 62% isn't great. Oh, fucking one bullet left. Oh god, somebody made it all the way in.
Monsieur, enemies have been dispatched.
Oh no, Peepers died. As long as none of the humans did, I don't really care. I'm not gonna worry about reloading just for Peepers, that's for sure. Okay. Where did you die? I don't know. Oh well, whatever.
Zeke.
Gunners! Those wet rags keep trying to get their mitts on our suits. But you, Jack? You slayed! Because of you, we didn't lose a single cat today.
It was no big deal.
No. You are out of sight. And a friend of the cats in my book. You have full reign of our digs. And, you know, I can get you hooked up with a little discount around here, yeah? Finally, the holy grail for anyone who knows what's cool in the Commonwealth. Your very own Atom Cat's jacket. Wear it well, Jack.
Zeke's jeans and jacket. Okay. Hey, Johnny D, did you lose your helmet or did you take it off? Like,
Rowdy.
What's buzzing, cousin?
I do like
For an
that
Atom
jacket,
Cat's custom
though.
job?
Let's see what you got.
Still 4,800. It's not a discount, buddy. Let's see, do I have anything that I can sell her? Probably do, right? Signal check. Oh, right. Here we go. Aid. Sell her all of the drugs that I never use anyway. You can breathe underwater with Mirelurk cakes. I did not know that. Don't think I need any more eggs, so we can get rid of that too. Don't think I need any more of that. And technically I don't need like the vodka and whiskey and any of that either, but still. Let's see, did I pick up anything else I don't care about? I don't know why I have that. Oh, right, yes I do. And you can have the pulse grenade, and the frag mine, and the frag grenade. Alright, well I lowered the price. Alright, so that was the Adam Cat's garage. Just a little taste of the 50s there. I think it was 50s when people talk like that, right? Or when the cool people talk like that. I'm not very good at keeping my dates right, so.
Let me have this one.
Oh fuck, the death claw. Also, what the hell just hit me?
There's a lot more of this up here.
That takes care of that.
Dude, you are overheating like a motherfucker.
Total system shutdown.
Did he just die? Alright, let's reload this, shall we? Did I really make a robot who's just like near death if he gets into a fight? Like, really? Like, he just like, did I somehow accidentally build a suicide bomber robot? He just rolled up to him and blew up. Maybe I need to check on.
You be sure and let me know.
Yeah, what the hell happened to you?
Are you ready to depart?
Anyway,
I appear to be well built for travel.
yeah, I don't know what was up with that, but alright, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, see, now the fact that we have 6 at the top makes me want to put the 6 special ones up at the top, you know? There's only 6 specials, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 7 actually. Oh, well. You know what? Let's take them all off. Reset it to make sure. Alright, so we'll go with agility. Endurance. Intelligence. Luck. Perception. Strength. Shit, what's the last one? Special. We have strength, perception, endurance, agility. C, charisma. We need charisma. There it is.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Oh, actually, you know, well, okay, so there's our specials. Let's put, well, let's see what we got. We got, okay, so big guns is a combat one. Explosive weapons, obviously also combat. Same with explosive, yeah. Lockpicking isn't, medicine really isn't, melee would be. Repair, science, small guns, sneak speech. May have actually been better to put the unarmed. Yeah, I think it might be better to put the melee, explosive, energy weapons, big guns. Okay. Okay, let's put the non-combat ones there, I guess, since there seems to be more of those. Explosive, lockpicking, medicine, repair, science, sneak, speech. Is that even one shy, eh? Is there really not one? Oh, barter. There we go. Don't know how I missed that. There we go. And then followed by non-combat. And then the rest can go on there. That actually worked out perfectly. Now, to be fair, I may play around with this a little bit afterwards, just to get like a better display going here. But either way, there is all of our bobbleheads. We did it. We got them all. Good for us. Like on the second shelf there, Sneak might be better to put in the middle just because like, he's crouched down. So, you know, it wouldn't block the ones in behind it, whereas having Barter there kind of sucks because you fully can't see the repair one in behind it because of the way he's standing. But yeah, I might do a little bit more on this. We'll see. But yeah,
Are a marvelous invention.
let's see if Curie wants to chat.
Hey.
What do you want?
Hey.
For you, I have time.
All right.
Didn't
never
have
mind.
anything else.
As you say.
All right. So what did we get? Did we get a? No, it wasn't. What was it? We got a hot rodder for sure, which is over here. All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna worry about doing this on camera. I'll fix all this up off camera. We're already over an hour. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. We got all our bobbleheads. Curie still hasn't triggered her companion perk yet, so we'll probably just continue clearing out like this swampy area that we're at until then, collecting some more like magazines and that as we go. It looks like there is only 2 magazines out. Oh wait, 2, 3. Oh wow. Okay, there's 4 magazines out in the whatchamacallit, out in the glowing sea. So yeah, I don't know. Once again, current plan, we're just going to keep clearing locations. We are getting closer and closer to finishing this game. So if we can get like 2 or 3 locations done each part, that would be amazing. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.